back out in the barn today. So today what I'm going to do, two things. First, I want to thank everybody for watching my videos and subscribing and liking. Please keep it up. We're starting to get a little traction, so appreciate it. Two, we're going to work on my flatbed, car hauler, trailer, blah, blah, whatever. So anyway, the fenders take a beating. And today I'm going to work on fixing my fenders. On a small budget. So scrap steel once again and try to patch this thing up so that we can make it to where I can at least touch them without doing this. So last time I had my Ranger on here, I backed up and caught this fender and ripped the crap out of it. So it happens. It's part of having a trailer. This one's not too bad. It's taken a beating a time or two, but we're going to see if we can't do that in today's video. Up here, I got it on jack stands so the tires are off the ground. See? That was weird. Don't know what that's all about. Anyway, I'm going to pull the tires off this side and see what we can't do. So we're going to start with that, see how motivated we are today. Alright. We got these little tack welds along here. We're going to see if we can just pop those and any place else that we can to get those off there. So safety first, hearing protection on, crappy cutting wheel. Alright, that was it. Got her right. Yep. Mr. Wasp, go away. Alright. Give me a minute here to sit back and analyze this and come up with a plan. Alright, so when I started this video, my theory was I'm just going to straighten this fender out, make it, stiffen it up, and make it more rigid. Well, a few hours have gone by. I have looked at it. I've done 180 degree. I am going to just completely tear them off and rebuild them. So since I started this video, I have went and put pants on. I have put the trailer in the barn. I've been to the metal store. So I started out going one direction and now I'm 180 out. I've taken these damn things off and I'm going to build some drive over fenders that I want in the first place. There's no sense in doing something twice. So it was going to be a quick fix and I decided, nope, we're just tearing them off. I went to the metal store, got some 1/4 inch by 8 flat bar that we're going to build drive over fenders and stiffen them up, and then we can drive over it and bang them up and not have to worry about tearing up these thin walled fenders. So we're breaking out the plasma cutter and turn some fans on because it's warm today, but we're going to keep plugging along. So here we go. Alright, one's cut off. So we're going to work on the driver's side first, of course. So I'm working on the driver's side first. I'll get it doctored up. Everything I cut for it, I'll cut for the other side. We'll get this doctored up, but now let's clean all the crap up off of it and make it nice and shiny. We'll put some paint on it too, maybe. You guys can see here. I got a lot of metal to remove. I got a lot of metal to remove, so time to break out the big boy. Alright, so it's not spick and span yet, but we definitely got the fender out of the way. We got all the big welds. I left the two bottom pieces here. I don't know if you can see this or not. Down here, I just cut it above it. There's a little bit of a piece That's kind of sharp. Be careful of that, dummy. And then the same thing back here. Another little piece of right there. But we're going to start on top and come right up over the top of this. So what I'll probably end up doing now is I will probably think about mounting my wheels back up. I'm getting some measurements. And I'm going to start with a center post right here that's going to come up that I can set stuff on. My other thought was putting both wheels on, letting it back down on the weight, sticking a 2x4 across the top of the tires, and then sticking my plate on top of that and using that 2.5, would be 1.5 inches or less, depending on the 2x4, for my wheel clearance. I don't get a whole lot of spring up and down on this particular trailer. I've had some that squat, but this one's a pretty stout trailer. So, but we got to clean up the frame rail a little bit more, but we got the fender out of the way and the welds out of the way, and truth is, you know, so I'm not intimidated by too many. I can't see out of my glasses, so there's not too many of my tools that intimidate me. But if you've ever been bit by one of these 8-inch grinders, I don't care. It's still, to this day, I make sure I have both hands on that damn thing, because when I break it out, I am moving metal, and it works great. But I've been bit by it more than once, and that one I hold on to with 2 hands, so I didn't film much there. But alright, let's move on to another step, I guess. I don't exactly know what that is, but you'll find out when I do. Look at my damn light. Never have enough light. Alright, cutting some plate. Missed it. Damn it, I missed it. I was trying to get that climactic finish, but that one's cut. Several more to do. Alright, so let me walk you guys through what I've been doing here. So, I've been cutting plate, which you guys seen. So, I cut me a plate. It comes up like such, and then I'm going to angle it up, as you can see here. I took some 2x2 scrap that I had laying around here like this, set on top of the tires. That way it's my clearance. And I just got everything tacked into place right now. Just a little bit, so it'll hold. And now where I'm at is I'm going to take this piece of 1/2 by 1.5, I believe it is. And I'm going to build a gusset off the center that comes up and catches right here. In the center of that way, if the tire is on top of this plate here, it won't flex. I'll have a nice trussed out point there. So that's where we're at so far. I like what it's doing. I was going to angle this and double it up, and looked at that for a little bit and stuff like that. My truck's going to drive over that for the most part. Anything that can't drive over that's going to fit in between the wheel wells on this particular rig, on this particular trailer. So this is what we got going. I'm kind of excited about getting these done. This has been a long time coming. So, alright, we'll check back here in a few, and just a couple little tacks, bang bang, holding everything in place, just like such. Alright, so I was out here kind of late last night, and I'm just getting back out here this morning. But this is where we're at. These are some vertical supports. We got that truss in with another vertical support, another one over here, and that's it. So this is what our fenders are going to be like. Now all we got to do is skirt the inside, and this one will be complete. But I don't know that I have a big enough piece of sheet metal here to pull that skirt off, so I think we'll get the other one caught up to this. I am going to go out and measure a piece of metal I have. I just don't know if it's quite big enough to do both of them, but this is what we got, and these are new. We can drive over these bad boys and not have to worry about tearing them up. And realistically, if I was to buy new fenders, it'd cost me a couple $100. And with time and material, I am under a couple $100 putting on fenders that I can bang and beat the shit out of and not have to worry about it. So I think this is definitely a better investment doing it this way. So, but yeah, so there's where we're at. We got to skirt it, sheet it, line it, whatever you want to call it. And this one will be complete, and then we got to match that side. However, tomorrow we are taking off and using this trailer, so we'll see if we get over there or not. We'll have one done. Might look goofy going down the road, but wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so here we are. We're getting ready to sheet the driver's side one. We got some cut. We got an old piece of crappy leftover sheeting from something. I don't remember, a trailer, if I remember right, that got tore apart. And this, I'm getting ready to cut it. We got the other one cut up on top. Just blasting it out with the plasma cutter. You know, measure twice, cut 14 times, that type of thing. But you can see we got, we'll sheet these up. We got the passenger side framed up. We ran out of welding wire, so we're waiting on that to get back, but we're getting closer, so we should have these wrapped up in another hour or so. Okay, so here we go. That's it. I don't have enough paint to do them, so they're going down the road bare metal tomorrow, but this is our drive over fenders. I ran out of gas on the welder, so I guess we'll have to finish them up with a stitching across the top edges here and stuff like that, but we got her stitched on there, and I think she'll work for tomorrow's purposes. Here's this one. There we go, right there. Oh, yeah, we should be able to drive over those just fine. In fact, we're going to try it here in just a minute. We're loading it up, and we're using the power of the Mazda. We ain't pulling it with it. All right, drive over fenders have paint. We got them on, welded up, and they are done. They turned out pretty good. So, heck yeah, we can check that off our list. So, all right. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hey, tell your friends. Muddy Boots Off-Road. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Crappy Lighting. Crappy Lighting. There we go. There it is. Check us out on YouTube. What was I saying? I don't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.